So what's good, my people? Welcome back to the J Talk Show, and we're back with some more news regarding the newly acquired star of the Patriots, Antonio Brown. Only he isn't making the ripples. Last night, Brittany Taylor, former personal trainer of Brown, struck the NFL world with some shocking news about the two. Let's get juicy with it in 3, 2, 1. The new star Antonio Brown is currently in the transit of being accused of sexually assaulting his former personal trainer. Now, according to the media, this has been going on for quite some time, but the civil lawsuit has recently been brought about officially last Tuesday within the Southern District of Florida. While the star is within his prime of his career, the lawsuit is currently being reviewed by ESPN, and although they have not gone completely but almost radio silent on the whole situation, you don't have to be a genius to know they can't be too happy about it. Now, the newly signed New England's Patriots receiver, former trainer Brittany Taylor, accuses Brown of sexually assaulting her through the span of 3 completely separate occasions within the years of 2017 and 2018. The lawsuit was exposed to the rest of the world, and the Patriots commented in a statement on Tuesday night, "We are aware of the civil lawsuit that was filed earlier today against Antonio Brown, and as well as the responses of Antonio's representatives." They also commented, "We take these allegations very seriously, and under no circumstances does this organization condone sexual violence or assault. The league has informed us that they will be investigating. We will no further have comment on this investigation while it takes place." Now, to get into details, let's get juicy. The very first alleged incident was in June of 2017. The former trainer Taylor claimed that Brown exposed himself in front of her and continued on to kiss her without her consent in one of his many homes in the northern area. Again, around July 2017, almost a month later, Taylor claimed that while they were on Brown's native lands in Miami, Brittany claims that in the lawsuit, Brown committed sexual assaults towards her and then went as far as to later brag about it in a series of text messages. If that's true. Brittany claimed in the lawsuit that in the May of 2018, coming home after the young former friends had finished a night of clubbing in the Miami area, she accompanied Brown to one of his homes in Miami to use the restroom and eat something, and she said that Brown forced her onto the bed, pushed her face into the mattress, and forcibly assaulted her, as per the lawsuit. Brown's lawyer, Darren Hayner, claimed Tuesday night that his client Brown and Taylor, former physical trainer, had been previously involved in a quote-unquote consensual personal relationship, and that any sexual interaction between Mr. Brown and Taylor was entire and completely consensual. And if that doesn't stop there, the aggressive lawyer comes to Brown's defense within a tweet on Tuesday. Hayner claimed Brown, and quoted by himself, "We will leave no stone unturned and we will aggressively defend him, including all of his rights in a countersuit." The story goes back to former trainer Brittany Taylor at Central Michigan as a gymnast. Meanwhile, being there, Brown was there and he was attending college. And here comes the irony. Stated in the lawsuit, the two former friends met in a Bible study group at college and then later became friends. Although the two fell out of touch for a couple of years, they later on reunited in life within June 2017, leading Brown to hire her as to help him in his physical training journey, which was in the lawsuit. Brittany says that she believed the relationship between the two was a completely quote-unquote brother-sister type, and she says that she acted on it as if it was on her part. The claims say that Brittany said the incidents left her scarred and having nearly daily panic attacks and suicidal ideations, and according to the lawsuit, she is claimed she is seeking in excess of $75,000. Taylor says as a rape victim of Antonio Brown, deciding to speak out has been incredibly difficult. And she spoke on her statement. She claimed, "I have found strength in my faith, my family, and from other accounts of survivors of sexual assault." Throughout Brown's first 9 NFL seasons with the Pittsburgh Steelers, right before he was traded onto the past offseason with Oakland Raiders, after a week's long, he was released Saturday, and he was officially signed 2 days later with Patriots. The civil lawsuit accusing Brown sexually assaulting Taylor was a surprise to the Patriots, and the sources mentioned ESPN's Adam Schefter and continued on to say that the team will have to come to a conclusion on how to go about the situation for Brown. Now, the options given to us allow for the possibility that Roger Goodell will place Brown on the commissioner's exempt list, sources said. And for those of you that don't know what that would mean for Brown, it means that Brown won't be counted on the Patriots active list while the NFL investigates the lawsuit being presented. At this point, ESPN's Dan Graziano has been reported to the public that the National Football League will start its investigation into the claims on Wednesday and that there is no for sure date or time for completion. One of the sources claimed that it is quote-unquote too soon to speculate on allowing Brown to be on the Patriots active list. The plaintiff, Brittany Taylors, is in favor of this and is planning to meet with NFL's coming this week. They reason she won't be able to due to the fact that she's getting married, sources tell Schefter. Brown's lawyer, Heitner, told ESPN's Michael Eaves claims that he has, quote-unquote, not been in contact with the league regarding this lawsuit. Mache followers, these allegations are pretty serious, and it is in fact too early to start pointing fingers. So let's let this roll out, and always remember to come next week and tune in for some more juice on other topics. As always, it's been my pleasure. See you guys next week. Bye.